Hello, here is the fifth video. This is sociolinguistic questionnaire. So this is also very elaborate. It has several columns. You would see metadata, you have researcher. This is so here on this file you have information about the researcher, the date, the place, the audio file. Then you also have information about the interviewee or the consultant. About the interviewee or the consultant. So we will begin with information on the researcher, where I'll just put Rachel, and then again the date was May 16th. I'll just change this to 6. Then the village was Basumjang. Basumjang. The village was Basumjang. The audio file name, which I said was KPAAM-CAM. Let me be sure. KPAAM-CAM GEO. And then it was sociolinguistic profile. Then I put Q3. Then I put the date in this format, 2019 16/05 month. Okay. Then a session where you have to put the name of the village, the sociolinguistic, and so here that the example can guide you as I am doing. So I'm going to write Basumjang. Look again, sociolinguistics, because it's also a sociolinguistic inquiry being made. Sociolinguistics, and then the researcher Rachel 1. Then you have female. Then this is personal from gender we have the personal information about the interviewee. You see personal information about the interviewee. So all of this personal information about interviewee, personal information about the researcher is done. So year of birth of the interviewee was 1968. She was born in Bazu. She is a farmer. She grows cassava. The residence is Basumjang. Basumjang Tumba. Name on ID card, name on birth certificate was Gange Sani, which is her father's name, and Angel. Name given by father, same. Gange Sani Angel. Name given by mother, none for now. Her mother was late, so none. Other names, none. She just has these 3 names, like she emphasized. Where was she between the ages of 0 and 10? She was in Basumjang village. She was in Basumjang village. Then she was in quarter 1. Then she was in quarter 1. Ages between 10 to 20. She was in the same place. Basumjan, Basumjan. And because of the trouble that were in the village, they fled to quarter 1. 20 to 30, she had returned to Basumjan, Dumba. I'm going to copy this quietly because I'm going to use it in several other fields, like a village quarter of residents between 30 and 40. She is still in the same place, 40 to 50, and she is in her 50s, same place. Okay, so we leave it at that. So she's in the same neighborhood. If your consultant is between 50 and 60, you're going to fill this part. 60 plus, you're also going to fill this part. But we shall proceed to the school she attended. My consultant was she went to a school called SM. She says is section ménagère in Bazo. CM Bazo. She said she was in CM2. Her father is from Basumjan. Her father is from Basumjan. So you find Basumjan there. Father's places of residence. Oh, father's place of birth. This is a mistake. Her father was born in Douala. Father's place of residence with approximate date. He grew up between 0 and 10. Let's see, until 30 years of age till death. He was in Douala till he was 25. That he was brought back to the village to marry and be made chief. So father's mother's provenance is still where his father was from. His father's mother rather was from still Basumjan. Still Basumjan. Father has blood relation in other villages. No. Schooling, he obtained the first school living certificate, Commande. In Douala. So he was in school in Douala. I'm going to put first school living certificate. First school. Oh, I'm going to abbreviate that because it's long. First school living certificate in Douala. She doesn't remember where precisely. Languages known by the father. So he speaks Goze. Jose, he speaks French. He speaks Xinjiang. He speaks Biam, which they say it's the same thing. He speaks Cameroonian Pidgin English. Medumba. Then we have this, which he speaks. Mother's place of birth. Mother was from Biam. Mother's place of residence is a proximate. She lived in Biam all her life. Zero, so she said she didn't meet her mom, or she didn't grow up with her mom. Her mom died pretty early when she was about 12, so 12 years old. And mother's provenance, Biam. If you know the quarters, sometimes it's better to put Biam. She says son. Mother has blood relations in other quarters. Since she didn't grow up with her mom died when she was pretty young. She said she doesn't know. Mother's level of education, no schooling. Mother's known languages with education, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. No knowledge. Okay. Spouse's place of birth, Biam. Spouse's father's provenance, Biam. Spouse's mother's provenance. She said she had no idea. She never knew him. Spouse's known languages he spoke Goza, French, Pidgin, Biam, Dobian, Medumba, okay. Spouse's level of education. She said Form 5. Quarter of prevalence of best friends has none. Names and location of Jangi which the interviewee is member of, none. She doesn't go to church. When in need of a traditional medicine, where does this person go to? Where are the traditional doctors based? She said her husband is a traditional doctor who treats her in India. Language name, let's see. Language, one of the languages she spoke was Xinjiang. Which is her mother tongue. and she spoke it so well. I'm going to give her 5. How did you learn this? Of course, like from the above, from parents, because it's her mother tongue. When do you use it? Almost always. So I'll emphasize with people from Bazoo, Basum, Jan, and Pia. So are there any special occasion you use these prayer songs? She says prayers, dreams in this language, yes. Advantages of knowing this language: communication with many people. And then we didn't have time for this because, like I told you, she left to eat and did not come back. So recording ended there. But you would see that this same information you provided here for language 1, for all the languages you provide, you have to write the answer these questions. Again, the literature is here to guide you, and the first example, which you would clearly see, and you can just fill beneath here. So this part, what you remember is personal details of the person being interviewed, metadata of the researcher, you see Christelle, Rachel, metadata, then personal details of the interviewee, which you would see from here, and you have literature guiding you, which is like you have seen me fill this second to a certain extent. It's pretty easy. Hope this helps.